Okay, so here's sale video number 2. I'll start with Defiant up in the corner there. That's a tin box release, so $30 right there. I did a couple extra modifications to it, including putting brass on the engines. Let's see if I can get closer here. Decals went down really nice. I'll pull it down from the ceiling for a different round. Anyone who wants to pull those brass additions off of, they certainly can. It's easy enough. Maybe you want to repaint that area, it's up to you. Otherwise, they don't look too bad from most angles. Paint job is solid. The only thing that I didn't do that I wanted to do was to put some glow-in-the-dark paint on it. That is the only thing this kit needs, which is why the nacelles are gray. So let's move over here to the Constitution. This is a 1983 re-release. So the decals are a mix of the 83 and then the 2009 models. The eyebrows I put down myself. The red squares I put down before I knew where they went. So yeah, those are red Sharpie. They can probably be washed off. The kit is not sealed. And just to show you the difference between the decals here, there's the old school, there's the new school. So there is a difference there, and it's mixable, so if you have a sheet around, you can definitely these are getting all over the place here. You can definitely re-decal that because it's not sealed. K7 up there is not for sale for almost any price, but if you think you can name a price, then let me know. The work does need to be done on that. It's basically at a phase 1 where the whole body needs some polishing. These 3 ships here, the Aristarchus, Pompeii, and Republic, are not for sale. They are part of a set which this dreadnought here will complete. Well, it'll be a while before I complete that, so I could always buy another one, I guess. But if you want these, they only come as all 3. One of them's a tin box, the other 2 are normal, so that's like $70 right there. These, like I say, are a matched set, so all the colors are very similar in style and scope, and there's the extra work done to actually get these to look like the Franz Joseph ships. So there's plenty of build logs on these. You know exactly what you get. I'd have to think about a price, but it's $70 for the kits alone. So if you're interested in all 3 of them, let me know. Cylon Basestar here is still available. This is an original edition. Cost me about $40, so I'm only asking $40. Up here I've put some heavy gauge loop of fishing line inside the body, and then I've attached standard 8-pound line to it from there. If you want to hang it, you can snip that out, cut it. The new one has the inserts for the middle there. If you're good at modeling, maybe you want to retouch it. The paint job was many layers of white and black, but nevertheless, maybe you want to lighten it up or change it around some. Probably $50 plus shipping. Go up here to the shuttle. This is a $45 kit. I did a really good job on it. I'd like to see $75 to $100, maybe $100 shipped. Well, maybe $75 plus shipping. The only couple flaws I have with it, which are personal griefs, is that you can see there's some smudging on this side. From a distance it looks like tile work, but if you get really close, it's more smudging. You may be able to wash it off. That's up to you to try. And kits have good and bad sides. The bad side is here with that smudge in the middle of the hangar, the orbital payload bay. The paint job on it is pretty accurate otherwise. It hangs really nicely at an angle that happens to occur in flight. $75 plus shipping. This one here isn't so much a model as more of a prop. This is the Gotham Public Works plaque from one of the Batman movies. It's cast off the original mold from the same guy who made it. So $30 plus shipping. It's one big piece of resin. Shipping is probably going to be like 10 bucks or so, I bet. Let's head down here. The ATAT base here is definitely a local pickup only. This is 2 slabs of about 20 by 8-inch masonite. All the wiring occurs between the 2 slabs. You can see there's 2 layers of L wire down there. It looks really nice in person. This LED here is dying. You can see relative brightness, or you could say this one's too strong. Either way, you can pop the top open and rewire it easily enough. Most of these parts come off. All the wiring is hidden inside things. This is all held down with magnets. These 2 pieces are easily glued back on if they break. The cannons here come off. They do have LEDs wired. This one just happens to be dead. This area here is ready for wiring, is all pulled through. You just got to throw some LEDs at it. This tube here is glued on, and there is a break at the base here. You can see that nice crack going across. So that's how heavy this piece is. That's how stably it's connected. If I were to ship this, it would have to be in 2 boxes. All the stuff would have to be taken off. The walker should be easily pulled off. If the base of his feet stick when I try that, you can use magnets to hold them back down. I probably put a little dab of glue on each foot because he was moving around too much. The neck is glued as well. There's one bit of light leak right there. There's 3 LEDs in the cockpit there. All the wiring runs through the tunnel. This thing has a bunch of lights to it as well. There used to be a CCFL here in the top, but that wound up wearing out, so it's just a couple white LEDs going down the tunnel here. And there is provision for putting some fiber optic up here. This model needs a second round of work from me at some point, but if you want it as is, parts alone are like $90. So I don't know, maybe $120. So plus shipping, and like I say, shipping would not be feasible at all, but it is possible. Over here we've got the Rebel transport and a walker who is magnetized to his base, so he'll just stay wherever you put him. This is just a bit of clay made up to look like a snowstorm. There's really no work on the walker done at all, and I actually think I have 2 others, so I'll throw that into the price as well. I don't have the base anymore. None of the X-Wings came with the kit or anything like that. The Rebel transport is, in my opinion, my humble opinion, definitely one of my better weathering jobs that I've ever done. This is the base Cylon Basestar stand combined with the USS Reliance stand rail glued down to the base there. It's definitely a hard glue point. If you want to dress it up, you can. It's worked pretty well. It's broken a couple times. That's why it's so heavy on the glue. Back here, it did not come with 2 of the engines. If you can cast those up or make them, you're all set for this guy. Now in this case, I just let you have the walkers for free, but I really like this transport a lot. The whole kit cost me $25, so that means the base price here is $25, and maybe $40 plus shipping, and you get 3 walkers. If I come across them on a next video, I will get back to them. So let me pause here. We'll get to Vader and Maximilian and the robots here in a second. Thanks for watching.